The Group 1 game between Azerbaijan and Poland. Azerbaijan, a new nation to the tournament, and Poland with, of course, a fair pedigree in international football. They've come in harder times now, Poland, but in the past, of course, they won Olympic gold in 1972. And I remember them watching in 1974 the defeat of Brazil, Lato scoring the goal there, where they finished in third place. And of course now trying to re-establish themselves in this very awkward game against Azerbaijan, who lost their very first match in the tournament to Romania by 3-0. And an emphatic start here. Watch the little push through right into the middle of that defense, and the ball blitzed in there by Kosecki. Poland beaten in the first game that they played against Israel, who I now think are playing some of the better football, having experienced so much in the World Cup qualifying stages. And notice how that defense was ripped apart again. And these free-flowing movements really disturbing that defense. And perhaps Juskowiak should have done better than that. A crowded penalty area, the ball played back and knocked away again. Fired in Waldorf. And only a matter of time, one thought. Again, neat little play by Kosecki. And the pressure kept on with midfield men like that coming up to drive in from just outside the penalty area. And watch the leading up work here. Push through, and so many missed chances. I mean, the lead-up work was absolutely excellent. Nice little ball through again. Juskowiak just inside the box, keeping his balance very well, but too much angle on it. And Poland were building up from the back. And this man Kosecki having so much, laying it on, and this time, a minute from half-time, Juskowiak, using, I think, the principle of the law of averages, putting it into the back of the net. So many missed chances, and one, like this, had to count. A moment of rejoicing for a crowd that I think had been experiencing frustration because so many of these piercing diagonal passes hadn't come off. This time it sneaked in. A victory, of course, that the Poles very badly needed. Still playing the ball about as fluently as they could. Svercheski putting it through to Kosecki, who was turning out to be one of the key men. And again, bad finishing, but it's Zeshek this time, although very well marked by Asadov. Watch the reverse pass. Good run. There might have been just a suggestion of offside, but pushed away to the side. And they're catching on fast in Poland with some of the spectating habits. Ball pushed away in there, but the linesman right on the spot saying offside. An emphatic profile. Watch the ball drifting away across to the far, and there it was. And quite clearly the Poles had determined that they wanted to put more than just one goal past. And again, Juskowiak coming up, the man who had done so well in the Olympics and scoring so many goals. And here again, a look of anguish on him, and no wonder. Look at this one. I think he spent his time thinking about where he should put that in the back of the net. And as the game went into stoppage time, So one goal was in it. That goal just before half-time, a minute before half-time by Kobiak.